What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I hope you're all having a blessed day. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today, we're going to get into Tom Hanks' son got Sharp the job at No Jumper. That's pretty wild. I never heard this story. Sharp never said anything about that. Sharp never really explained how he got into No Jumper and shit like that. So, I'm pretty excited to hear this story. I fuck with Sharp.
Right. All right. So a follow-up question would be, all right, so after the soft white underbelly, right? How did you get on No Jumper?
How I got on No Jumper, man. It's crazy because, Chet Hanks is my homie, Tom Hanks' son. That's my nigga. Chet Hanks, like, me and him, like, that dude call me whenever I call him. He done came and chill with me. I done chill with him. We done been places.
How you met him?
Huh?
How did you meet him?
Man, nigga, on my Instagram one day, my people told me, like, hey, you know Chet Hanks follows you? Whoop de whoop. I said, nah. They said, yeah, he followed you, bro. I said, oh, okay, cool. I'm starting to figure out celebrities, people like
Okay,
that,
cool.
starting to, follow me, whatever.
That's a big follow.
So I hit him up, and I'm like, hey, bro, I appreciate, because he liked all my shit and whatever. I started seeing, like, I was like, hey, man, I really appreciate you, bro, with my shit. He's like, oh, shit. He calls me. He was like, hey, I got a video shoot tomorrow in L.A., man. I want you to be in the video. I say, cool. Now I got in the car, and then I drove down the next morning.
He raps?
Sharp is so simple with this shit. He said, and I said, all right, cool.
He was, like, at the time, he was, putting a project together.
Yeah.
People hop on projects, they do their shit in spurts or whatever,
Yeah.
So he was working. He had me come down and do some work with him or whatever. Me and him, man, we hit it off. That was my dude from that point on out, man. Like, we just stayed connected.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then how did he
And then, like, we stayed in touch or whatever. And I remember I seen him I didn't even know what No Jumper was, homie.
Right, you didn't know.
I didn't even know what it was.
So he put you on?
Like, he had put me on. He was like, hey, I just did this interview. He had sent it, and I checked it out. And he was like, he calls me, he says, hey. And because I didn't answer, and he texted me. He was like, hey, I got something for you. I was like, oh, yeah. He says, yeah, I got something for you. He says, you want to go? You want to go do an interview on No Jumper? I say, yeah. And then, like,
That was after your soft white underbelly,
yeah,
right?
this
Okay,
how
all
this
right.
all happens, bro.
Right,
This is
right.
how I even made legendary shit
Shout
on
out
there,
to
bro.
Chet Hanks. Tom Hanks is one of my favorite actors too, by the way.
Like, people wouldn't know that. Like, they don't really know, like, who brought me there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
All
Like,
right.
nobody really knows. Like, I didn't come in with everybody else. I came in on a whole another
Right.
scale.
So what did he
Like I said, I never really knew because bro never really talked about it. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool, bro. That's pretty lit. I didn't think anybody that was related to Tom Hanks was watching No Jumper and shit like that, you know? So that's pretty cool.
offer you? What did he say?
He was just like, well, come to find out, I guess, Adam was like, yeah, I've been looking for that dude. Like, I want to sit down with him and do an interview. I want to talk to him. So Chet Hanks already ends up linking us up like, hey, here, I'm about to throw y'all in a group chat right now and y'all can put it together. Me and Adam get into a group chat with Chet Hanks. We end up linking up or whatever. We're linking up through the text or whatever. We're chopping it up. He was like, yeah, I'm going to have my publicist reach out to you. Send me your email. My publicist reach out to you and send you a date and, send you the media kit or whatever. So he sends it. I go in, bruh. I sit down. It's like I never left. Like, I sat there on me and we had a good, I think it was like an hour conversation. Like, we had an hour conversation. We sat there, we chopped it up. And I was like, man, he's like, man, I think you could be good at something like that. I said, yeah, you think I could be better than you? And we laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? This before anything, bro. Like, we laughed about it. I said, yeah, you think I could do it better than you, Adam? Just joking with him, just kicking the shit with
What
him.
did he say?
He was like, well, you know how he is. He's like, we'll see, putting it to the test. You know what I'm saying? I like that challenge.
Right.
And he set me up with the first interview, which was, now it's probably a couple months later. That interview ended up doing like 2.2 million or some shit.
Who was
it
that?
Did it did $1 million in like a month.
Who was
over
that?
There at No Jumper.
Oh,
When
your
I did,
interview,
When I did,
yeah.
my interview went up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I went back. I sat down we did the Blue Jasmine joint, and it was like, boy, from there it was up. And you know what's so crazy is because that bitch set the tone and get to sit down better. Who everybody wants to see, I think his words was, everybody wants to see Sharp interact with a chick or with a female. He said, what better than Blue Jasmine? Mm-hmm. We're all sitting there, it's going. I said, I think that's cool. I said, I think that'd be pretty dope. You know, I'm gonna keep it light and just chop it up. Bitch said first words off the rip. Yeah, I might rob you for your chain.
That is crazy.
Oh yeah.
First words, you know, like, that's just crazy. I might rob you for your chain. Bitch, I might punch you in your fucking face. You feel me? Like, what the fuck?
And see, that's where you up at already, because I'm not that type of nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not built like that. Especially the game I come from. Bitch tell me she about to take anything off my body. A nigga at that. Telling me they gonna take anything off my body. I ain't having that shit on me.
Right.
I'm not with that. So I just
She just said that? Like,
she just said it out of nowhere, just off the dribble, was just like, might rob you for your chain. It's all there. See,
right.
Nobody watches this shit. Like, they always just see the after effect
then
because I win. That's what it is. So it's like, oh, he just
so that was
embarrassed
the
the bitch.
so that was the first.
That was the dagger for me. I was like, oh yeah,
Right.
we're not doing that because she thinks she about to come in and try to play me down.
And you wasn't trying to do that.
I wasn't trying to do that, bro.
Right.
I wasn't even trying to get on that.
But did you find yourself, like, after you saw the success of that, did you find yourself, like, wanting to do it more?
Because the Tucker the Toe Sucker interview came right after that, right? And it was told to me that this kid wants to sit down.
That's a guy.
And that
Yeah.
that shit blew up too.
He called himself Big Church, whatever the So,
Big church.
Big Chet.
yeah. Like, so I
Big
got on
Church.
even about the
Right.
name and
Big
everything.
Church.
Like, my nigga, hey, that ain't your name, bro. You ain't even from the church. Like, why would you even, nigga, he spelled it like us, like Big Church, everything. And then straight robbed it. And he knows. He robbed it, bro. He did. Flat out. And there's nothing against him. He's a good guy. Like, at the end of the day, I don't got nothing against bros, you know? But he had sent through the grapevine that he wanted to sit down with.
I love how Sharp always said, "I don't got nothing against bro," but as soon as he sees bro, mentions bro or anything like that, he's on their ass instantly. Shit funny, bro.
Me and kind of like go back and forth with me about what the new game is versus old school game. Bro, I tried to duck it. I was like, nah, I ain't even trying to have no I say, man, I'm cool, bro. Like, I'll pass on it. Josh, and No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, Sharp, no, man, you got to do this shit. It's going to be real good. It'll be real good. I'm like, I don't even want to with it, bro. I swear to God, I didn't even want to do that interview.
You ain't want to do it.
I didn't want to even do it, bro. I was passing up on it. He was like, "No, man, we should do it. It's gonna be good, man. Like, this kid thinks he knows it, but he don't." I'm like, "All right, well, f- it."
So
We'll
was it
sit
good?
down. We'll go sit down. I mean, the shit did what, 4 million?
Yeah, it was good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Shout out Josh.
4 mil, can't complain. You know, 4 mil, real good. 4 mil, real good. Real good. You know, that's crazy though. That's pretty cool that Tom Hanks got Sharp the job at No Jumper. I didn't think Tom Hanks would even, you know, think about watching No Jumper or anything to do with shit like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a cool story. I fuck with Sharp. I like his content. It's about the only dude I like from No Jumper. Him and Brick Baby, you know, about the only two people. But y'all know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, comment, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Much love to you. Peace.